The girl's body suddenly started to change. Her sharp nails were fading away. The fangs in her mouth were gone too. Her yellow eyes turned black. The wolf ears on her head vanished. Then her hair turned black as well. The girl was terrified. If the school found out who she really was, she would be kicked out of Monster High. The girl's name was Annie. She was half werewolf and half human. Annie had cute wolf ears and sharp claws. But whenever she got emotional, she would change into a normal human. Annie grew up in the human world. People always treated her like a freak. No one wanted to play with her until her 15th birthday. Her father sent her to Monster High. It was heaven for monsters and forbidden to humans. But Annie had to keep her half-human identity a secret, or she would be expelled. To erase her human side, Annie decided to sneak into the school lab and steal a potion that could turn her into a pure monster. But the lab could only be opened with a magic brew. The brew needed 2 key ingredients. One of them was ogre bone. The principal's cup happened to be made of it. They only needed to scrape off a little bone powder. When the principal went to the bathroom, Annie and her 2 roommates slipped into his office. Annie was in charge of stealing the ingredient. The other 2 kept watch at the door, but the principal came back early. Her roommate Ruth quickly stopped him. She pretended to ask him questions to buy time. Just then a student came in to drop off papers. Annie rushed to hide under the desk, but the student still spotted her. Right when Annie thought the plan had failed, her roommate Carrie cast a spell and turned Annie into the principal. Annie sent the student away and managed to get the ogre bone. The next ingredient was Medusa's snake venom. One of their classmates, Jack, was Medusa's son, and Jack had always liked Annie, so Annie tricked him into going on a date. While Jack sang songs, Annie kept trying to steal the venom, but the little snakes were too alert. She failed over and over. In the end, Annie had to confess, but Jack wasn't mad at all. Instead, he gladly helped her. After gathering everything, Annie used witchcraft on the lab door, but nothing happened. Then she noticed a handprint on the door. They tried putting their hands on it, but it still wouldn't open. The worst part was the school found out about Annie. Her roommate Carrie stepped up to protect her. She claimed she was the one practicing forbidden magic. Carrie was punished by the school. Annie felt overwhelmed with guilt. To avoid dragging anyone else down, Annie packed her things and left the school.